Hi and welcome, my name's Toby Gill from Gill's Productions. I'm sat here with Commander Steve Bond from the World Carp Masters 2015 at Lac de Deux. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Welcome along. If you'd like to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name obviously is Steve Bond. I'm a retired commander for the RNLI, which was on the hovercraft. I did it for 9 years, totally enjoyed it. Been fishing for carp for over 40 years now, and just absolutely love the sport and just been wanting to do something like this for absolutely ages.
Fantastic. Well, you mentioned that. When was the idea born for this?
It was probably 20 years ago. I mean, I first fished Lac de Deux 88, 89, fell in love with the place, and been going back there ever since.
Fantastic. You mentioned Lac de Deux. Massive water.
Yeah.
I believe you got the stats on it, buddy. So
yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big lake. Obviously there's plenty of room for 60 teams. It's 74 kilometres in circumference, it's 48,000 hectares in size, and it has 355 million cubic metres of water.
People really need to see it to believe it, don't
they?
I
mean, it's great. Yeah, it's turquoise blue water, just the most fantastic scenery, and I fly over it regularly, and I've got goosebumps
thinking about it. So can you briefly sort of explain the itinerary of the contest?
It's basically a standard format. Competitors can arrive from Friday. Saturday, Sunday is registration and boat check. The guys that are boating to their swims, we will do the boat check at Guillemont. The guys that are driving to their swims, the boat check will be done in their swim. We don't want to be taking the boats out of their vehicles. Most of them are fishing inflatables, pumping them all up and then checking them, and then the guys having to deflate and then take it all back again. It spoils the day. We've got so much going on during the course of Saturday and Sunday. We have live music concert. We have the World's Strongest Carp Angler, which is kind of a bit of a tug on the World's Strongest Man. So we'll have a lot of fun with that. We'll have a phenomenal opening ceremony. There's champagne for everyone, not just the very important people. I mean, we've got that as well, but you know, it's there for the guys to embrace. It's probably the most iconic carp lake in the world.
Oh, without doubt. The history behind the place itself is just immense, isn't it?
It's done everything. You know, it's Kevin Maddox ton up at Shanty. It's had major problems with fishing complications, with language problems, and the French now have got it pretty much wrapped up. The swims are awesome. Loads of room between each of the teams. We're not all crammed in, with kind of 30 or 40 yards between each of the teams. So we have stacks of water to fish, and it's doing massive fish. It's doing.
I'm getting goosebumps myself now.
It's doing great with commons,
it's going to be awesome.
And all the swims are fishing. Yeah, absolutely. If you get a massive wind and it's blowing into your face, you've got a good chance of bagging up. Yeah. But even when that happens, other swims are still producing fish. Probably the average now is probably 14, 15 kilos. Massive commons.
Huge.
So it's going to be a great event, and it's going to be run like Formula One. This is going to be totally different for everything else. We're having 1,000 flags made. 7 miles of bunting. It's way over the top, but it's a serious match.
On to the heart of the matter then.
Yeah.
The prize fund.
Well,
let's talk about that.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. It's £20,000 cash in a briefcase.
First place.
Yeah.
Prize.
Life changing. Yeah. Absolutely life changing. The trophies, which this is halfway through. They're going to be worth over about £8,000.
Yeah.
We're having handmade solid silver scales, all inserted into the carp. You get 2 of these, 1 each. They're not to bring back; they're for you to keep. And second place will be a third smaller, and obviously third place will be
third smaller.
Third smaller again.
Yeah.
All hand carved, 1 piece of wood. First prize, they're around 50 kilos in weight. So please bring extra room, because if you do win, you've got to get it in your car to take it home, because they will be there for you to take home.
Plus prizes, sponsors.
Oh, it's great. I mean, we really haven't got going, but we've got some really good
That's what countries. I mean, we're still a year away.
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
things are buzzing now.
But this has been going on for 3 years.
Yeah.
This is not like we've just sprung up and we're going to do another World Championships. I think it's a shame within the industry and the carp industry that we can't all work together. And unfortunately, you know, if this in my heart was run properly, there wouldn't be room for me.
Yeah.
And so I feel I can do it better, and not 10% better. This is going to be insanely better.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a carp angler for 40 years. I know what carp anglers want, and if I can give that to them, then this is going to be the tournament that any serious carp angler will want to fish.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
and if you don't get in this year, because there's only 60 teams, you know, you are going to be banging on the door for 2016.
Definitely. I can see you're very, very passionate about it, mate.
Yeah, just a bit.
I'm extremely excited already just listening to you go through it all. Any final thoughts you'd like to add?
Yeah, I'm sleepless. I can't wait to greet the guys from all over the world, make them feel at home at one of the most iconic carp lakes in carp fishing history. It's going to be just fantastic. It really, I mean, look, I mean, just the hairs are standing on my arm. You know, I can't wait for it. You know, you should never wish time away, but you know, it's, you know, if it was tomorrow, you know, I'll be the happiest man in the world.
Thank you very much for your time.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Cool.
Keep your eyes peeled for more information. As you know, we've barely scratched the surface here. There is so much more to come. You know, keep tabs on it because this really is going to be one to watch. Thanks ever so much for watching. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Cool, cheers.